Hello there, everybody.
Now you want to help? Stay out of the way.
This is the Rocket Ridge Rusty Show.
The way here, okay? You gotta stay out of the way.
And this is episode 5, where we will be discussing how to scribe a line to make a rip on a piece of wood. You see it slow motion. Cool. That would be a very long piece of wood. I'm not sure if you know what I just said there, but we're gonna go over it and then you'll get it. All right? Sounds like fun. Let's go. You can see it in fast motion. And you can... This is episode 5. And in episode 5, we'll be discussing line cutting again. Here we have a long 2x4. Okay? It's called a 2x4. But it's not actually made nowadays. It's 2024. It's not actually 2 inches by 4 inches, okay? Actually, it'll be 1.5 inches by 3.5. Good to know if you didn't already know. See, they used to make them actually 2 inches by 4, but a long time ago they stopped doing that. Anyways, all right, so we'll be doing this kind of like what we showed you. I showed you in the last video. So you're going to take the tape measure. And again, you got your tape, right? You could just kind of do all different things with this tape measure, right? And you got that locking button, right? They almost all have a locking button. So we're going to lock it, right? Lock it, unlock it, put it back in. Got it? All right, so if I want to make this 2x4, if I wanted to take it and cut it, let's say, in half, and we got 3.5, right? And what's that going to be? 3.5. It's going to be like 1 3/4. All right. So what we're going to do first is we're going to mark that piece of wood 1 3/4, just so we got a line to work with. Look at this piece of wood here. I think it's 12-footer. Well, you can see it there on the camera, right? Yeah, it's got a little bow to it there. Been sitting outside for a little while. All right, so let's go ahead and get the tape out. We're gonna mark it. See if I could get the camera on it. Okay, we'll mark it 1 3/4. Okay. Now if we take the tape, we'll check it this way and this way. We don't need to check it this way, okay? Because we're not cutting it like that. We're trying to rip this in half. So that's set, right? Good. So we got that set. Now what we're going to do is we're going to hold it on that line and make sure that it's exact, okay? And then this is that method I was showing you in the last video, where you take the tape and you scribe it. So you got the tape here. Okay, check this out. This is the tape. Voila. Okay, and this is the pencil. And you hold it on the edge, right? Right on the edge of the tape. You put it there, and you're gonna slide it. See how it slides on this? Look at that smooth piece of metal, how many times I've slid it. Very smooth, right? And then you're gonna slide it while maintaining that it's locked with the pencil there, okay? Closer, okay? So we hold it, make a little adjustment, okay? Now I know it's good. I checked it with the line that was 1 3/4. Now we're gonna take it. I'm just trying to get you a close shot of this. See how I just glide it across? See? Glide it across. Now this is if you don't have a table saw on the job, right? You just got a power saw. But doing a cut like this, you really gotta have some experience under that belt. You know what I mean? You don't want to just try and do a cut like this. You don't really do a lot of cuts. You know, get a table saw. Go get one, okay? Otherwise, if you know what you're doing and you're good with the power saw, you practice, you know, you cut a couple pieces of wood, you cut a couple things you didn't know you could cut, and you made it through all that. You know, you got through all those battles, then you know you can handle this. You know, just make sure you put something underneath. You don't want to cut into your horses. You don't want to cut into whatever is underneath this piece of wood. We won't be cutting it in this video. I'm just showing you how to mark it, okay? So if you were to cut this and you wanted it exact, you're going to cut dead center down that line, because the saw blade, the thickness of the saw blade, if you stay to one side of the line, then one piece is going to be smaller than the other. And that is literally just thickness of the saw blade. That's what's going to cause that, okay? So let's finish scribing this piece of wood, and then we're going to look at it, and you're going to see it, and maybe you're going to try this at home or on your next project. But you just got to be safe. Even when you're using a pencil and a tape measure, you know, you got to be careful out there. You know what I mean? You never know. Frost here. You better be watching. See how I glide? I keep it square to the 2x4, and I just glide it. All right? I'll show you again here. You glide it, okay? Glide it. Very smooth. You know? If you get good at it, you can put a little pressure into it, but otherwise, just be, you know, gentle, a little light, medium hands, okay? So now we're gonna do the same thing I was showing you before. We're gonna take the tape and we're gonna set it to the 1 3/4, and we're gonna lock it, okay? Now it's not gonna move, right? Got it? 1 3/4, lock the tape measure. Got it? Good. All right. Oh, that's not good. Let's see if we can fix this. All right. You where you need to be. How's that shot? Is that good? Can you see it? All right. Same thing. I'm gonna glide the pencil, finish making this line, and then we're gonna check it out. See? And if you go over the line, hey, watch out, okay? Don't get in the way here, okay? You gotta stay out of the way. You wanna help? Stay out of the way. All right? Remember that. So, if you pass over your line, that's okay. Just do it again and do it a darker line, okay? Push a little harder. Okay, let's finish this. Oh, be careful there. Try to get around you. You gotta stay out of the way. I told you, if you want to help, stay out of the way. What are you doing here? All right. Show you that one more time. You can see it in fast motion, and you can see it in slow motion. Cool. Slow motion. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we scribed the whole piece of wood here. Now we're gonna check this out. Now I want you to look at this line here. I don't know how good you can see it here. Let's take a walk over here so you can see it. Look at that. All right. I'll take the tape. I'm gonna adjust it. Look at that. 1 3/4. See? Didn't use a straight edge. Didn't use another longer square, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Just a tape measure and a pencil. All right. So, you know, you got your 1 3/4. You cut it right in half, right? It's right there. Okay. Now, obviously, you're not gonna be able to cut this perfect in the type of, you know, let's say doing finished trim work, you know, with a power saw. But you can do this, you know, for framing, multi-purpose pieces of wood, outdoor, exterior, you know, different odds and ends projects. But if you're going to be cutting trim or molding or something that is more, you know, I mean, it depends how good you are with that saw, you know, but you're not going to have the same control as you would with a table saw. Okay. So this has been episode 5. And in this video, we learned how to scribe a long piece of wood so that it could be cut with a power saw. Okay. You have a great day. And I look forward to the next episode. All right. This is the Rocket Ridge Rusty Show. You take care and have a wonderful day. And always be safe when you're working with tools. I will always remind you that that is rule number 1. Safety first, okay? You know, you keep your shoes tied. That's key right there, all right? Keep your shoes tied out there before you even start using tools, all right? Thank you.